Hi, I'm Jeremy from Build People. In this instalment of our candidate series, we'll be talking about how to prepare a CV, how to approach your job search, and what clients are looking for in a candidate. I think it's an exercise which needs to be approached quite seriously. I think it's obviously, typically for most people, the salary that they derive from their main source of employment is probably the most important source of revenue for them. So it's the sort of thing that you do want to take very seriously when you decide to hit the market. The first thing I'd be doing if I was a candidate is I'd be investigating specific agencies that specialised in my field, and I'd be approaching them and talking to them about opportunities that they may have, but I'd also be looking for advice on salaries and the type of roles that were available and the activity in the market. The second thing that I'd be doing would be researching companies in my arena that looked attractive, companies that looked like they were being successful, companies that looked like they were having growth, and I'd be approaching those companies and looking for opportunities with them. The third thing I'd be doing would I'd be thinking about the interview process and thinking about what is it that prospective employers are going to be asking me. What sort of examples am I able to bring to the fore that are going to show that I'm a solid candidate? And I guess the third thing is, there's so much information now online around how to interview, how to prepare for interview, that there really isn't an excuse anymore for people to sort of approach it and not be at least competent at it. So I'd be doing a whole lot of research around how to successfully interview and the type of questions that you're likely to be asked at the interview stage. As a candidate, I think dealing with recruitment companies can be probably a very interesting and sometimes frustrating exercise. And that's simply because I think not only is there a varying standard of operator in the marketplace, but also typically a recruiter is dealing with a vast number of applicants. So you kind of need to make efforts to push yourself to the fore. If you send a CV, always follow up with a phone call. So give them a call and see how they feel about your application. I think the second thing is don't be afraid to contact a recruiter in advance of sending a CV and ask them if you're a suitable applicant for the role that they're working on, and indeed where they may be at in the process in terms of vetting applicants for that role. And I think the third part of it is make sure you're dealing with the right person. Make sure that you're actually dealing with someone that knows your industry, understands your industry, can guide and advise you. Because otherwise, I think if you're dealing with someone that doesn't understand what you actually do on a day-to-day basis and doesn't understand your industry, it's going to lead to frustration for you because they're going to present you with unsuitable roles. And that's obviously going to lead to a negative experience in dealing with recruitment companies.